Good morning, everybody, and welcome to everybody. And what an incredible past week we've had. Unbelievable. Congratulations to every last one of you who maybe made a new star rank, maybe got a new customer, but we had a record week last week. So absolutely fantastic news. So that's really, really, really good news. So in our normal tradition, what we do on this normal call here, let me just share my screen and we'll move on from ocean plastic. And a welcome to Amplivo weekly call. So I'm just going to play you the company video and then we'll talk about anyone who does not have a link to this video. Please, please, please reach out to whoever invited you to this call, whoever introduced you. Get a link to this video and share it with as many people as you possibly can.
Our world is no longer in good health. It is suffering. Ever-increasing levels of air, water, and plastic pollution are creating a menacing chokehold around our quality of life. We are drowning in a sea of waste. Many of us think that there is little we can do to change it. Is that so? As a company, Corsair's mission is to build and develop effective solutions to these threats. Corsair helps the environment by removing plastic waste and then recycling it, by reducing the number of poisonous particles in the air that you breathe daily, and by cleaning our rivers and oceans from toxic pollution. In addition, Corsair aims to reverse climate change and reduce global poverty, helping those in need. Funded by both private investors and a network of environmentally conscious entrepreneurs called Amplivo, Corsair is here to help save our world. We are asking you to join us and clean our planet from the pollution that is killing it. We are asking you to join the fight so that together we can leave a safer and healthier world to our children and future generations. When we work together, we can make a difference. By being part of the Amplivo network and helping others, you also can earn an income, create wealth, and move towards financial freedom. Interested to know more? We thought so. Let us connect. Corsair, for a cleaner future.
Right, we have an action-packed event for you today. Very important. Please take a pad, get a pen, take some notes. There'll be a lot of information. People might say, oh yeah, but I've seen this before. But believe me, the more you see it, the more you understand. The plan, the payment plan, compensation plan, whatever you want to call it, is probably one of the key ingredients to the success system. And all I can say to you guys, if you're not plugged into the success system, it's like electric light bulb with no electricity. So that's what you need, 100%. So presenters today, well, of course, will be, you'll hear from me, but you'll also, the main part of it on the compensation plan will be Renee here. And of course, you all know Renee, and Renee is doing a fantastic job putting all this material together, and it's all for you guys. Okay, so it's to make your life so much easier. It's a plug and play system. Plug into the system and you come out the other side of success. It's the academy, guys. So look, listen, and be inspired. So Renee, good morning.
Good morning, Roger, and good morning, everybody, on this weekly call on Sunday. First of all, congratulations for everybody who has reached the star rank, and it's a really, really amazing week what we have done last week as well. So congratulations, everybody. Well done. All right. we have today the presentation how to fast start your business to the next level with the compensation plan. So dive in more in that detail as well. And I know what Roger has said, a lot of people has already seen this compensation plan over and over again, but I know from experience that when you watch the compensation plan over and over again, maybe you learn 1%, but if you watch it 100 times, you'll learn 100% more than you don't watch it. So it's very, very important as well. Also, it's included also the new announcements, what we have done 2 weeks ago by Jay. So it's very important as well, so that all the people understand this compensation plan. So how to fast start your business to the next level with the compensation plan. If everybody will understand this business plan, this is a very, very good one. So let's dive in the material as well. So if you become an Amplivo influencer, and that means that you then can start your own online business and enjoy all the commissions and bonuses. So everybody who was jumping in the Amplivo community just started as a supporter. As soon as you purchase your business license and activate it, you are an Amplivo influencer, and then you can start your online business. And I think that this is one of the most important opportunities and amazing, unique opportunities as well in the world, because we are solving a real plastic waste problem. So if you are an Amplivo influencer, you have to deal with three bonuses as well. The unilevel bonus, the matching bonus, the infinity star bonus. And the only thing you need to get these bonuses as well is just activate your business license for as little as 60 euro a year. That means 5 euro a month and a one-time administration cost of 35 euro. So that means that you can run your business online from home for 5 euro a month. That's amazing. And especially in these times, I mean, this is a very good situation, because you always need a plan B, and especially in these times as well. For only 5 euro, you are in business as well. So let me walk through quickly for the back office overview for everybody who has not seen this back office, or maybe for the first time. When you log in the amplivo.com community and site, you are directly into the back office. So on the left side, you see the dashboard, your wallets, your shop, associate program, the bonuses and downloads, etc., etc. The most important thing in this case is, of course, the shop and how to activate your business license. So this is important to understand. When you activate your business license, is valued till 1 year. So keep an eye on that. Normally you get 14 days before the end, you get emails from the company that will be alerts that your business license will be ended. But if you are building your team structure and you have any clue that your business license is ended, that means that you have no commissions anymore. So this is a very important thing. So make a notice on that in your schedule or in your agenda, or make an alarm on your telephone. It's very, very important as well. So the other thing, and I will explain it in a minute in the next slides, is your career. And you also started as a client, and then you can become a business license, business Amplivo influencer, and then you can climb up in new careers. So this will explain that in a minute as well. So the other thing is, here you can find all the weekly commissions, and they were paid every single week. After more than 3 years, every single Saturday, you can find your commissions over there in euros. So also very important to understand. The next field is in relation to your career. So you can see now you are a customer, and when you activate your business license, you're an Amplivo influencer or a junior associate, senior associate, etc., etc. You can also click on the button. So go to unilevel, earnings, etc., so that you can overview what kind of qualifications you must have to reach the next career. So the other thing is the star ranking, the matching bonus, and again I will explain that in a minute as well. And you can go to the ranks, and there you can find also more in detail what kind of requirements you have to need to reach the next star. So every single Saturday you get paid in euros. That means that your commissions will be paid 70% in your Amplivo cash account, and 30% will go to your mandatory account. So what can you do with your cash account? From 150 euro and above, you can withdraw that money. And the 30% what goes into your mandatory account, what can you do with that? You can buy a business license for your team members, or you can renew your license as well 1 year later. So it's very important to understand this as well. And you can go to my wallets on the right, but you can also find it on the left in your menu. So let's dive more in the bonus structures. So you have your uni-level bonus, and you can earn over 5 levels deep. And again, I will explain it in a minute more in detail as well. Then you have your matching bonus. You can earn over 10 levels deep on each individual's uni-level bonuses. And this is the matching bonus over the uni-level bonus. And then as last, you have the Infinity Star bonus you can earn on your team turnover. And that's the weekly term. So the most important thing is that all earnings are directly related to your personal efforts and rank. So if you just activate your business license and you do nothing, of course, you get nothing. So I think this is a very, very eager system as well. So the more you work, the more you earn. Also, keep in mind that the matching bonus and Infinity Star bonus is related to your star ranking. And you have 7 stars in that. And the uni-level bonus is also very, very, very important. And that's because that's also why I started with the uni-level bonus as well for the explanation, because the first 28 days are the most important. And I will explain it in a minute. The other thing, matching bonus and Infinity Star bonus is not related to any days, and there is no time limit. So it's not necessary that you reach the matching bonus or Infinity Star bonus in between 28 days. But this is a very, very good overview of what kind of bonuses we have, and in relation to the time limits as well. So let's dive more in the uni-level bonus. So if you start as a new member in the Amplivo community, you start as a supporter. So of course you purchase your own package, and then you reduce the plastic waste. And as a digital approve, you get the CSR plastic credits into your wallet. So that means that you are a supporter of the mission of Corsair. If you want to do business and you want to build your team structure, then you need to activate your business license. So of course, when you activate your business license, you get commissions over everybody who have you introduced in your business. And if, let's say, you introduce somebody and they purchase a package, you get 12% in commission. So let's assume that they purchase a packet of 1,000 euro. That means that 12% over 1,000 euro is 120 euro. Plus, and that's also very interesting as well, you get 12% extra in CSR plastic credits. But keep that in mind that from July 2022, there will be 10% less every single month. That means that you get 12%, and that will be available for forever. 12% over 1,000 euro, but the 12% extra in CSR plastic credits will be less and less every single month, 10% going down. That means 12% minus 10 from July, and then again, minus 10% in August. So that means in 10 months, after 10 months, there will be no 12% extra in CSR plastic credits anymore. Only the 12% over the package. So keep that time right now till at least by the end of June, because you get now the max 12% in euro and 12% in CSR plastic credits. It's an amazing opportunity what you have right now. So the next level what you can reach in the career is that you can get commissions over the second level. And that means that when you introduce somebody and that people introduce somebody, you get 8% on the second level, but you need to have the requirements to become the junior associate, and that you can get your commissions over the second level. And you need 1,800 PGV. PGV stands for personal groups volume, and I will explain it in a minute, plus 2 independent associates. So if you become a senior associate, you can also get commissions over your third level, and there's also 8%. So that means that when you introduce a person and that person introduce a person and that person introduce also a person, then you can get 8% on your third level if you want to become a senior associate. You need the amount of PGV of 4,500 plus 3 independent associates. But in the last, you need 2 independents, so 1 more, and then you reach the 3 independent associates. If you have reached the 3 independent associates, you have already reached that recommendation in of requirements in the next stage. So it's not necessary to have 3 independent associates more. If you have 3 independent associates, you are done. The only thing you need when you want to become an executive associate is 9,000 PGV. And in the last level, you need 12,000 PGV. So how you can get your PGV? Well, if you purchase your own package, that will be counted on 100% PGV. So that means when you purchase a package of 1,000 euro, you get 1,000 PGV. And the requirements for become a junior associate is 1,800. So still left 800 PGV. If you subscribe somebody and they, let's say for this example, also purchase a package of 1,000 euro, you can count 25% over that packages. That means 250 PGV. Important is that your own package will stay forever. So that means if you purchase a package of 1,000 euro, you get 1,000 PGV, and that will be calculated in this overview as well. But the people you have subscribed go to 0 every single 28 days. And that's why the first 28 days is also very important as well, to understand this basic principle. Yeah. So if you have commissions, and this is what we are doing, if you get your commissions, you can purchase new packages, and in that way you can climb up in your career as well, because that will be stay forever as PGV. And of course you get also the CSR. So there's a unique possibility right now. When you activate your business license for the first time, this is really important. When you activate your business license for the first time, you have a fast start opportunity. That means you can get 50% reduction on your PGV in the first 28 days. That means that normally you have to 1,800 PGV as requirements to become junior associates, or 4,500, 9,000 or 12,000. In the first 28 days of your career, you have 50% reduction. That means the requirements are not 1,800, but now 900 PGV. So if you understand the last slides, if you purchase your own package of 1,000 euro, you get already 1,000 PGV. And if you subscribe 2 people, you become a junior associate immediately. So this is very important. What also very important is, and this is a trick, and if you activate your business license, the 28 days period will be calculated from Friday till Friday. So that means, and this is very good to understand if you subscribe some people in your team and they want to build a team structure as well, and they want to activate the business license. If you activate the business license on a Saturday, it takes 6 days before the first Friday will be counted the next 28 days. So that means that you have 6 days plus 28 days. And keep that in mind. If you are building your team structure, take the timing right so that you can benefit from as much as what you needed as well. So keep that in mind. So if you purchase your own package of 900 or you have for 1,000, you get 1,000 PGV, and you activate or subscribe to independent associates with an activation of the business license, then you become junior associate, and now you can also get commissions over the members of the members. So it's very interesting. If you understand this basic principle, you can start your business license. That's the first goal. The second goal is to reach as soon as possible by your own package of 1,000 euro. And then the next goal is to become junior associate. And then when your business and when your team is growing, your commissions are growing. And when you use that commissions to purchase new packages, you can grow even faster to senior associate. And that means also when you purchase your own package of 1,000 PGV, it will be also less requirements on PGV on the second level, not 2,250, but 1,250, and also 3,500 and 5,000 PGV. So you can work very, very fast to the next career level, and hope that you understand as well. So this is what we have done. What I have done personally is I find out what the fastest way is to reach the status as a senior executive associate in between now and 24 hours. And why I have done that, because I don't want to have to rush of the 28-day period. And when I choose to build my business structure, I make the opposite. I'm not aware of, I'm not get the time structure of the 28-day period. Now I use the 20-day period to get my purchase packages of 6,000 back in 28 days. What I have done, I have purchased a package by my own by 6,000 euro. I know it's not for everybody, but if you can afford it, it's very interesting, because when you purchase a package of 6,000 euro in your first 28 days period, that means that you have already fulfilled the requirements of 6,000 PGV directly. And then in just one day, call 3 people if they want to join your business as well. And they can start with a package of 10 euro of, it's not important as well. So if you purchase your own package with 6,000 euro and you subscribe 3 independent associates, then you have your senior executive associate. When you then build your team structure, all the commissions you can use then to reduce the amount what you have spent for purchase your own package as well. And of course, it's also very important that if you purchase the package of 6,000 euro, you reduce an X amount of kilogram of plastic waste from the environment. And as a digital receipt, you get in return in the same amount, the CSR plastic credits. And that's very, very interesting, because the CSR plastic credits is a very interesting topic as well in the future. So it's a very good thing to understand as well. So this is what you can do to fast start your business as well, to become senior executive associate as soon and as fast as you can. So in that way, you have no rush, no time limit, and directly from day one, you get the maximum commissions over 5 levels deep. And now you can build your team structure and help your team with no rush and no time limit. It's a very interesting thing. So this is a short overview of the Unilevel bonus. Is when you activate your business license, you're an independent associate, and then you can get your commissions over level 1 is 12%. If you become a junior associate, you get also commissions over level 2. If you become a senior associate, you can then have your 8% on level 3. If you become an executive associate, you are reached to level 4, and then you get 5% over that level as well. And senior executive associate, you get your commissions over level 5 and also 5% in commissions. So this is a very interesting, and what Roger said, take your note on this one, because this is a very, very interesting thing and clever, because what you also can do when you start your business is work towards each other. What will I mean by that? Just take a note and a pen and a paper, and just subscribe in the top, start 0 PGV, and the end is finished 6,000 PGV. And now what you can do is just purchase your package first, your own package. Let's say that you purchase a package of 1,000 euro. That means 1,000 PGV already from day one. So you not have reached the 6,000 PGV. Now you have needed 5,000 PGV left. So work towards each other. When you subscribe somebody and you need 2 independent associates, you are becoming junior associates as well. And when you subscribe somebody and they also purchase a package of 1,000 euro, as what I explained in the slides before, you now can calculate it 25% of that package as PGV is 250 PGV. So now you need 250 PGV less. That means now you have required 4,750 PGV. But in the same time, you get 12% commissions over the 1,000 euro package. That means 120 euro. And what I explained in the explanation of the back office, 70% goes directly into your cash account. And from that money, you can purchase new packages. That means 70% over 120 euro is something more than 80 PGV, but you can purchase package in 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70, 80 euro, etc. So it's plus 10 every time. So if you purchase a package of 80 euro, you get also 80 PGV as well. That means that now you only needed 4,670 PGV. So let's say that person, and you now become junior associate, let's say that person you has invite in your business, and they invite another person, and that person was started with 4,000 euro. That means because of you have your junior associate, you get 25% in PGV, what you can calculate it. That means 1,000 PGV, and now you needed only left 3,670. And I think you understand the principle of this calculation as well. And now you reach the senior associate plus just one independent associates more, and then you have the senior associate. So in that way, you can build your team structure. So as well, you get 12% commissions over 4,000 euro. That means 480 euro. 70% goes to your cash account. And what can you do with that money? You can purchase a new package by your own. And then you have again 330 PGV. So now you have left 3,340 PGV. I hope you understand the basic principle, how you can build your business and how you can use this system to have a very, very good overview. And now you have also a very good overview of how many PGV you need to become a senior associate. So in the worst case, by the end of 28 days period, you see maybe some money left. And now you can consider, what can I do with that money, what I needed to become senior associate? So let's say you have needed 3,340 PGV. That means also that if you purchase a package of 3,340 euro, you can also become a senior executive associate as well. So in the worst case, you buy a package maybe 2 days before the 28 days period will be ended, and then you can purchase a new package of the PGV you needed, and then you can also become a senior associate. So keep that in mind. And I've done this trick for a lot of people in my team structure as well. And if people understand this basic principle, now you have also a target. And when you have a target and a goal, and you have a very good overview how many PGV you must have left to reach the senior executive associate, then you have a very good overview of that as well. All right. The next thing is the matching bonus. And this is my favorite because I like this. I like this very, very interesting, because if you understand this basic principle, you can really, really earn a lot of money. And of course, also a lot of CSR as well. So to explain that matching bonus, you can earn over 10 levels deep on each individual's union level bonus. And again, it's related to the star level of the star rank, and I will explain that in a minute. But let me give, before I go into an explanation, an example how the matching bonuses will be calculated. So this is you, and let's say that you subscribe Mary. It's your first independent associate, and Mary introduced Andrew. And let's say that Andrew purchased a package of 1,000 euro. Mary has also a business license. That means that Mary gets 12% commissions over the package of 1,000 euro. That means in this case 120 euro. But you have introduced Mary, and now because of you have introduced Mary and Andrew, now you have your matching bonus over the earnings of Mary. In this case, when you have your 1 star, you get 5% over 120 euro. That means now you have a commission of 6 euro. So 6 euro, that means 5% over, in this case, a package of 1,000 euro, plus 5% in CSR tokens. But keep that in mind, that will be less and less and less every single month from July 2022 till 10 months after that. So that means that you have only left then the commissions in euros and not anymore the CSR tokens extra. So again, take this time serious to build your team structure right now. This is the timing, and to maximize your profits in euros and in CSR as well. If you reach the 2 star, that means then you get your commissions over 4 levels deep. If you become a 3 star, you have then your commissions over 6 levels deep, a 4 star, 7 levels, 5 star, 8 levels, 6 star, 9 levels. And if you become a 7 star, you get your commissions over 10 levels deep. All right. So the main question is, how do you get the stars? Well, very simple, through the turnover from your team. And we call that BV, is business volume. So how that will be calculated? Your own package, in this case, will not be counted in your team turnover because it's team turnover. So let's say you have subscribed through independent associates and they will purchase a package of 1,000 euro. That means now you have a team turnover of 2,000 euro. And again, it's not related to any time restrictions as well. So you can take your time and build your star ranking in 1 week, in 1 month, in 1 year, or in 10 years. It's not related to time restrictions as well. So to become a 1 star, you need 10,000 BV, business volume. And you can also say you need then a turnover of 10,000 euro. And the maximum of 50% of that turnover can come from 1 lakh. And I will explain it in a minute. So let's say that this person introduced 2 other persons and they purchase a package of 1,000 euro each. And on the other hand, that introduced 3 people with a package of 1,000, 1,000, 4,000. So if you calculate everything together, now you can say, I have a turnover of 10,000 euro. I am a 1 star. No, because now it's also very important to understand is 50%, maximum 50% over the 10,000 euro. That means 5,000 euro can come from 1 lakh. So if you have 1 lakh, let's say with 50,000 euro, it only can be calculated as 5,000 euro. So in this case, we have on the left leg, we have 3,000, and on the right leg, we have 7,000. But 50% over 10,000 euro means 5,000 euro can calculate it at maximum from 1 leg. That means it will not be calculated as 7,000 euro, but maximum of 50% means 5,000 euro. Now you have not reached the 10,000, but 8,000 euro. So keep that in mind, and it's very important as well. So if you build your team structure like this way, and again, you can build in 2 persons, but if you build your team structure on this way, and keep that in mind, we always tell the people that we love the 3x3 principle. And I will explain it in a minute as well, because 3x3 is the big secret. But again, I will explain it in a minute. So if you search for 3 people, let's say A, B, and C, and they purchase a package 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, you have already reached 3,000 euro. If that people understand the basic principle and wants to do the business and activate the business license, the only thing is what you tell person A is do exactly the same as what you are doing. Just subscribe 3 people. That's it. When she or he are doing that, that means now that person has also a turnover of 3,000 euro. And let's say that B doing exactly the same is also a turnover of 3,000. And let's say that person C is doing exactly the same. And now this is very interesting. because now you have a turnover of team A of 4,000 euro, team B 4,000 euro, and team C also 4,000 euro. That means now you have a turnover of 12,000 euro. All right, the first requirements you have fulfilled and that you have reached them. The second, maximum 50% can come from one leg. That means 5,000 euro. 4,000 is less than 5,000. Perfect. 4,000 less than 5,000. Perfect. 4,000 less than 5,000. Perfect. So now you are a 1-star. As easy as that is. So now we get the next level. And the next level means how can you become a 2nd star? A 2nd star as well. Well, help your team members to reach the 1-star. And this is very interesting. The requirements to become a 2-star is 50,000 BV or 50,000 euro. Maximum 50% can come from one leg. That means a turnover of 25,000 euro can come from one leg. And you need 2 times 1 star, and also maximum 1 star can come from one leg. So if you have 2 1-stars in one leg, also it will be calculated as 1 star in that leg as well. So in this case, and this is very, very, very good, because if you help your team members to reach the 1 star, that means that they have a turnover of 10,000 euro, and also 10,000 euro and 10,000 euro. And when your team member help your team members to become a 1-star, and of course, normally you have 3 1-stars in this one, but I calculate it only as 1 star. So that means that if you build your team structure like this way, now you have 6 1-stars. And every star, when you become a 1-star, you have a turnover of 10,000 euro, isn't it? So that means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people has reached the 1-star. That means 6 times 10,000 euro. You have now a turnover of 60,000 euro already. You have fulfilled the requirements of the first one. Maximum of 50% can come from one leg. 10,000, 10,000. That means now you have a turnover of 20,000, 20,000, 20,000. That's less than 25,000. And also 2 times 1 star, you have also fulfilled the requirements on that one as well. So you are now a 2-star. If you want to become a 3-star, and keep that in mind, a 2-star needs 50,000. So you have 6 2-stars in your team. That means 6 times 50,000. You have 300,000 euro in turnover, and you fulfill all the requirements automatically as well. If you want to become a 4-star, of course, a 2-star is 250,000 euro. Now you have 6 3-stars in your team. That means a turnover of 1.2 million in turnover, and the requirements are 1 million. If you build your team structure again and you want to become 5-star, that means you have 4 stars in your team. The turnover of a 4-star is 1 million, and you have already 6 4-stars. That means a turnover of 6 million. And the requirements are 2 million. I hope you understand this basic principle as well. So in 5-star, you need 2 million times 6 is already 12 million, and you need 10 million. And the last star is you need 10 million, and now you have 6 stars. 6 times 10 million is already 50 million. So when people say, when you go to somebody, do you want to reach the 7-star? Now you need a turnover of 50 million. And I know for sure that a lot of people are thinking, oh my God, I can never, ever reach that money. If you're thinking like that, that means that you think that you not can reach that kind of numbers as well. So if you break it down, and you lay down on the first principle of just building your business as 3x3 system, that's the big secret. Because if you understand this one, you only need 3 people who wants to do the business and purchase a business license and purchase a package of 1,000 euro, you are in business. When that people doing exactly the same, then you can reach the star rankings automatically. So I think, and keep that in mind as well, I think that the best way what you can do is searching for the people who wants to build the business. If they purchase a business license, help that person to reach as soon as possible the how we call it, the plastic neutral package of 1,000 euro. That's the first goal when you become an Amplivo influencer. If they are doing exactly the same, and send them to these weekly calls, invite them, show them where they can find the right information. You even not have to do the whole explanation. We're doing the explanation for your team members as well. So keep that in mind, that just sending your business, your Amplivo influencers to these weekly calls and the compensation plan. And when people understand the basic principle, then you can build your team structure on a very, very easy and simple way. This is the power. And we say also, keep it simple and smart. And work not hard, but work smart. So the last thing is the Infinity Star bonus. That's what I think it's just an extra bonus. If you build your team structure and you see that your team turnover will be growing as well. If you become a 1-star, you get 2% over your team turnover. How that will be calculated? Let's say you have 4 legs. In that week, let's say team D has the most turnover as well, 45,000 BV. That will not be calculated in your team. The other teams who has a turnover less than the 45,000 euro, that will be calculated together. And this is 69,000 euro or 69,000 BV as well. Then you get 2% over that turnover in that week. And in this case is 1,380 and 2% in CSR as well. If you are a 2-star and you have the same turnover, you get more commissions. So that's why it's very, very interesting to reach the star rankings, because the higher your star, the more profit you get. And I think that it's for everybody possible to reach the 3-star, and that means a turnover of 250,000 euro. That must be the first goal or the second goal, but that must be the goal when you activate your business license for the first time. So if you become a 6-star, a 5-star, 6-star, 7-star, you get even 6% over the same amount in your turnover as well. And keep that in mind as well, that the CSR will be disappear in between now and 10 months from July 2022. So last is, keep that also in mind, and I've repeated over and over again, that all earnings are directly related to your personal efforts and rank. The more action, the more reaction, the more commissions you get. So a short overview is you have your unilevel bonus, earn over 5 levels deep. The matching bonus, earn over 10 levels deep on each individual's unilevel bonus. And you, of course, you have the Infinity Star bonus, earn over your team turnover. You get weekly paid in euros plus an extra in CSR plastic credits. So this is, I think, the most important thing when you start your business. And if you not understand everything right now, but I can imagine as well, just watch over and over and over again this compensation plan. This is recorded and this will also placed on the Amplivo International on YouTube as well. So thank you very much for watching this short presentation, not short, long presentation about the compensation plan, and hand over to you, Roger.
Thank you, Rene. Absolutely superb. And I hope everyone got some really good value out of that. That explains it down to the T. And as Rene says, it's recorded. And I suggest everyone watches it and watches it again and watches it again after that. Once it sinks in, guys, it really, really is very, very, very simple, very straightforward. But as I said before, this is the key, one of the key links, the compensation plan, and that first 28 days, you know, for all new people, but it's also very, very important part of the success system. which has been put together for you. As I said before, I said it earlier, if you're not plugged in, there's no electric light. Okay, so right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to share with you a little video here. In fact, we've moved on quite a bit, so I'm just going to go straight in and share this video with you. We love this video. I dare anyone to take the headphones off the lion.
In today's world of overstimulation, seemingly unlimited distractions and short attention spans, it's no wonder there are so many people who don't succeed. It's no wonder so many people never achieve anything significant. It's no wonder so many people never reach their true potential. If you want to achieve anything great, you must shut out all distractions. Successful people are focused people. Successful people could go into a space where they shut out everything, where they lock in on the task in front of them, lock in on their goal, lock in on their dream. If it is important enough to you, you will shut out all distractions. Shut the door, turn your phone off, turn off social media, lock in, focus, and get the job done. A recent study pointed out that the average adult spends around 1 hour and 40 minutes every day on social media. That is nearly 12 hours per week, over 50 hours per month, 616 hours per year. It adds up to 128 days over a period of 5 years. 128 days wasted every 5 years. Imagine if you used that time better. Just imagine if you replace that wasted time with completely focused time, working on something you love. The person you will be in 5 years' time will be very different depending on which path you choose to take. Those who don't succeed, let's call them, I don't know, the majority, they're like a puppy with a bone. Anytime a bone comes along, social media likes or comments, a text message, a TV show, an opportunity at another night out, any attention or meaningless distraction, they drop everything important to them and chase the bone. They could be sitting on $1 million idea, something that could change their life completely, but as soon as that bone comes along, they follow it, day in and day out. Meaningless distractions tearing people away from a life they deserve. Meanwhile, they are left feeling empty inside because they haven't fed their soul with the pride that comes from self-growth. Growth from shutting out the world and going all in on their dream. Growth from finding a way when there seems to be no way. Growth that comes when you go beyond the life you thought you were capable of. Every time you choose something over your goal, you form a bad habit. A habit that gets stronger and eventually overpowers your goal. It defeats your dream. Form a different habit. A habit of discipline. Discipline from shutting out what most won't, so you have the things most don't. A habit of going all in. A habit of integrity. When you say your goal matters to you, show that it matters. Make it a priority. If you want to achieve great things, shut out the distractions of this world and make your goal a priority. Steve Jobs once said, people think focus means saying yes to the thing you've got to focus on. But that's not what it means at all. It means saying no to the 100 other good ideas that there are. You have to pick carefully. You have to be able to shut out everything but the most important thing that you must do right now. Get it done with 100% of your presence and attention. Give it everything you have, your heart and your soul. That will ensure your best work and will lead to your next best result. Zig Ziglar said, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. We all have 24-hour days. Now that's the truth if I've ever heard it. We all have 24 hours in a day. How you spend that time will determine where you end up in life. How you spend your 24 hours will determine if you live with pride or regret. How you spend your 24 hours will determine if you survive or thrive. Now it's time to focus. Lock out the things you don't need. Lock in on the life you must have. Prepare yourself for now so you can enjoy later.
It's absolutely brilliant. That I just wanted to say, I'm just going to leave everybody with one more thing here before we go. And just let me share my screen again. And this is the best I can get from this at the moment. But just, time is not refundable. Use it with intention. I just wanted to leave you all with that here today. And thank you very, very much for being on the call today. I hope you got some value from this. It's good to see everyone. Again, I wanted to say congratulations to everyone who had a fantastic week last week, all the new star rankings or whatever milestone you've achieved in the last week. Absolutely fantastic. Renee, have you got anything to finish off? We'll let these good people go. We're up over 50 minutes. And so
yeah. I think that we can share the Excel sheets, the power of duplication, and that people understand the basic principle of the 3x3 matrix as well. It's just a few seconds, but I think that's very important as well for the people who want to make more benefits. Are you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. Fantastic idea.
Yes. So this is the matching bonus, and 1 star till 7 star as well. And keep this in mind. And I think this is a very, very powerful tool as well. If you subscribe 1 person, that means, and that person will just start it with buying a package of €10. That means that you have 10 euro in the turnover in your team. When that person invites somebody else and also purchase a package of €10, then you have a turnover of €20. When that people subscribe 1 people, etc., 10 levels deep, then you have a turnover of €100. Keep this in mind, and this is the power. This is the power of 3x3. Is only focus on 3 people with an activation of the business license, and watch what will be happen. Only purchase a package, and not 1 person. But let's say that you subscribe 2 persons, and that 2 persons subscribe 2 persons. This is the power, guys and girls. €20,000 in turnover. And if you subscribe 3 people, just with a package of €10, you have €885,000 in turnover. That means that you already reached the 3 star. Only by purchasing a package of €10, activate the business license and just subscribe 3 people. And in our example, and the explanation what I give from the compensation plan is that when you activate your business license, your goal must be at least €1,000 package. So let's say €1,000 package, you subscribe 3 people, and they doing exactly the same as what I explained in the compensation plan as well. Now you have a turnover of 88 million. So keep this in mind, and I think this is a very, very good thing to understand, the power of duplication and how you can use the compensation plan. And it's a lot of people think that they need a lot of people to subscribe in the team. No, it's just 3 people. And let's say just started with let's say maybe a package of €150. Just €150 and subscribe 3 people. Now you have a turnover of €13,000. That means that you have reached the 6 star already with just a purchase a package of €150. As simple as that. And this is a very, very good thing to understand. And if you are familiar with Excel, just figure out by yourself how you can put these numbers in it. And in the next weeks, we also give more explanation about duplication, etc. And we use this as well. But I think this is a very, very interesting thing to understand, that when you break it down and you build your team structure just by 3, and they do exactly the same, then you can build your team structure as fast as possible. Let's say 3 people every single month. That means that can you reach the 6 star or the 7 star in 10 months, or in 10 weeks, or in 10 days, or maybe in 10 hours, if people are duplicating in that way. So this is the power of. Last thing, and then I will left you on this beautiful Sunday as well, is that the price of the CSR will be now 2.2 euro cent till June 11. So that means take your time right now to build your team structure, invite your team, because now they have also benefits from this lower CSR price as well till June 11 as well. So take your time. Thank you very much, everybody, and wish you all the good luck, health, and joy. Back to you, Roger.
I just wanted this last thing I'll leave you with as well, guys, is just remember how much time, you know, everyone says, oh, I don't have time to do this. I don't have time to do that. But look at it. How much time do you spend on social media, as you heard from Tyrone? What about how much time you watch TV? If you were just to cut all that back, how much time could you bring up to do this business? You might be busy at work, but if you could create some time just to build your business, just a few hours a day, where could it get you? Stepping stones, guys. So anyway, thank you very much. Have a fantastic day. Just remember, get on the weekly presentations in your language, okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays for the English presentations. I know that there's lots of others, but check the schedules if you're in other parts of the world. So thank you very much. Goodbye. Have a great day.